Hey everyone, it's Chrisi and welcome back to Coffee Chat on Coffee with Chrisi. Excited to have Becca here with us. And without further ado, Becca, tell us about who you are and your company.
Sure. So I have a wonderful husband and three kids, two girls and a boy. Keep me very busy. Um, and I run a company called Sweet Smolly. So,
Sweet Smolly.
yeah.
So my sweet tooth is already going, but I know an insider amount of information about it. And there's so much that I know I personally love about it beyond not only absolutely taste, but the benefits that I can have with gluten-free for me. So there's so much to dig into. So let's talk about Sweet Smolly. How
Okay.
did you get it started?
So I got it started, funny enough, I think for a lot of people, COVID hit, and I was transitioning from being a stay-at-home mom to going to out in the workforce. My youngest son's getting ready to start preschool, and I was like ready to go, and I was going to be hired somewhere, and then COVID hit. And unfortunately, I kind of lost out on that position, and I think a lot of people did, and was thinking more about, okay, well, was this even going to work? And I think it was just in God's timing that, like, He said, I think I have something better for you, and you can stay at home still and still be proactive in your kids' lives and have the flexibility to stay at home.
So you took a time of change and shutdown, and you turned it into a positive for your family and for a new business that you were able to then kind of birth and move forward in.
Yep, exactly.
Congratulations. So how did you go from I'll do my own thing to a food business, Sweet Smolly?
Sure. So my background is in personal training. And so I kept hearing over and over again about I really love it when I come see you to personal train, but I struggle with like family things when dad goes out to get donuts or when I want ice cream or I just need a healthy option. And so the wheels just kept kind of turning. And I am one of those who I like to serve. So I participate in our mop group and I love to cook for others. I love to bake for others. And when it came down to it, I don't like to necessarily eat it, but I was like, I want to be able to enjoy what I'm eating too and also giving to others. So the two between personal training and also enjoying to bake just kind of mashed together. And I have a couple of mentors and I talked to them about it. I said, what can I do? I want to grow my passion about training others, but also being able to give them something healthy that they feel like they're cheating, but they're not necessarily cheating. So,
I love that. Feel like you're cheating, but you're not. That is a
yeah,
major win-win.
yeah. Have your cake and eat it too, right?
Oh my gosh, but
Yeah.
literally. That's fabulous. Okay, so you then start Sweet Smolly. So are you located, you're out of your home, is that correct?
Yes, I am, which is great because I have the freedom. I mean, if you come and visit me, you're gonna meet my dog and you're gonna meet my three kids. They always greet on our front porch, which is where I'm at now. And yeah, it's run out of my business or out of my home, which just gives the flexibility for you to kind of come to get to know me a little bit more too, and understand that I'm just like a mom, just like any other mom out there, kind of working and grinding away, and just I have a passion to bake in my house and be able to provide for people.
So you're obviously a local business and you're in the Delaware area, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So why do you think it's important that people support local?
So, what I found in local businesses is the money stays local. And so it also helps grow the town. You get to know others in the town. Um, the money also, I don't know, there's just something about like feeling like you're a part of a small town, but it's something bigger. And then when you can support others who support you, that just makes more of that community aspect that's super important.
Yeah, they say like a circle of life. This is the circle of
Yeah.
finance and support, the circle of support,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. It takes what is it? It takes a village to raise a kid, but it really takes a village to raise a business. So
Yep.
talk about Sweet Smolly. Tell me what are some of the sweets and what are the items that you make?
So I have a lot on my menu, which I was a little nervous about, but I kind of wanted to give the flexibility of things I offer. So things like protein shakes,
Mm.
all gluten-free and low in sugar. I also offer refreshers. So if you're looking for an alternative to soda or pop, or if you like tea or something really sweet, we call those refreshers. I do have a protein iced coffee. And then the biggest item, which has been super popular, has been my protein donuts. And they are mini, but they pack a punch as far as being gluten free, less than a gram of sugar. Usually, they're always made with like monk fruit or stevia. And then the donut itself is 36 calories. Packs a punch of, you know, 3 to 4 grams of protein, depending on what you put in it, and really just 3 to 4 grams of carbs, which is really hard to find. And then you could just get creative with your toppings. So, you name it, you can put whatever you'd like on it.
So I was able to taste test one and I was going to show off the other one, but it was so delicious. I have to say that my family has snagged everything I had. So kudos. Absolutely delicious and so exciting to know that it is healthy at the same time. So, Becca, tell me, since you've started a business, we've had a world of crazy with COVID. You've launched a new business from your home, all kinds of new and fun. What has surprised you in becoming a new business owner or in owning the new business?
Sure. So I would say the biggest surprise is juggling act. I have 3 kids. And usually when I bake, they like to help, but it's trying to set apart like this is this is a business. This isn't something that you can just come in with your help or taste. Like they're good taste testers, right? When you're testing a product, um, but have understanding that like this is mommy's business because they're so used to me being just a stay-at-home mom that it's just like the juggling act was probably the biggest surprise. And then I would say the marketing aspect of it, really trying to figure out like all the components, so like business cards and menus and staying up to date on social media and just all that was just the biggest surprise. Like if you aren't up on that, then it's really hard to kind of grow grassroots, I guess you could say.
Yeah, no, well, absolutely. So, with that, then, when you say with growing, as we said, you do this out of your home and you're in Delaware, but how do people get the product? Do you ship it? Do they pick it up? Do you deliver it? How does that work?
Yeah, so they can contact me through like either Messenger on my Facebook page or on my Instagram. I also accept phone calls. I've had several people ask about, can I just text you an order? And whatever way you can reach me, I'm more than happy to get it to you. And yes, it's a come over to my house. We are the most warm, welcoming, and you might hear a dog bark, but she's super sweet and where I just say, come on over and pick them up. And then that's the way they can get a hold of me and then pick up their donuts. Usually with the donuts, they have to be pre-ordered. So the night before, as long as it's by 10 o'clock at night, then I can make sure that the order is ready in the morning.
Beautiful. So, you said they can get a hold of you on Facebook, Instagram, or by phone. So,
Yep.
what is your Facebook and Instagram? What are your handles so that they can find you?
So my Instagram is at Sweet Smolly. And then my Facebook page is at Becca Smalley. I know it's a mouthful. But both ways you can kind of contact me on those and just either send me a message or also on my Sweet Smolly Instagram page is my phone number. You can just reach out that way too.
Beautiful. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Delaware because we know we love Delaware. So tell
That's
me,
right.
what's your favorite part of Delaware and Central Ohio? Do you have a favorite restaurant, park? What's some of your favorites?
So my kids, if we said park, would be the dinosaur park, as we know by the YMCA or Veterans Park, because it has a splash pad. Um, I love Delaware because of the close-knit community, honestly. It reminds me of home. I'm originally from Westfield, Indiana, and where the community just felt so close. Delaware's a little bit bigger, but I love that. Now, our favorite restaurant is Opa.
Oh,
It's one of our favorite places because I can eat healthy, the kids can eat what they love, and then, we can all enjoy something which is hard to find as a family. So,
that is fair. All right. So it's coffee with Chrissy. Gotta be fair. Gotta ask. Gotta know. What's your favorite coffee in the Delaware area?
oh, favorite coffee in the Delaware area. So, we've experienced the beignet and coffee at 1808. I don't know if
Ooh.
you've had that. It's they have beignets. So we went to New Orleans for our anniversary last year, and we wanted to experience that. So they give you little mini beignets, and then there's a little coffee slash espresso on the side, and it's so good.
That sounds mouth-watering. And then definitely need to talk about training and a healthy donut the next day.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely. All right. So, Becca, we want to make sure that we are all supporting you. What are your goals for your new business in the next year?
Sure. So really, it's just since I opened in May, is really just kind of getting the word out there. I'd really like to see some growth and meet new people, whether that they purchase donuts or they just want to come see what it's all about, and then go from there. The sky's the limit as far as within the next year. But hopefully, I'd like to move the business from the home outside of the house into more of a residential, from residential into, kind of a, I don't know, outside of a health club or maybe in the Y or something like that.
Perfect. All right. So, Central Ohio, here's what we have to do. We now need to like this video. We need to share it with others and put a comment down here below for Becca. Becca, is there anything else that we don't know about Sweet Smolly that we need to know to help support you and your business?
Gosh, that's a good question. I would just say the more likes we get, I guess. I don't know. The more people want to try it would be great. Something maybe that you don't know is I also offer wellness evaluations if you come in, want to know more about that. Also offer personal training. So that's on the other end. You're not only going to get a healthy, sweet treat from me, but you might get some personal advice along that too.
And they go hand in hand, right?
They do.
Absolutely. So you got us covered when it comes to health. I know we
That's
all
right.
need to call, guys. All right, Becca Smalley. All right, head out to her Facebook page, head out to her Instagram page. Certainly like not only this video, but both of those pages and share them with everyone that you know. We all need to be a little bit healthier. So thank you for supporting us in that journey, Becca.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure meeting you on camera and recently and enjoying your delicious, delectable, healthy bites. So I thank you with that. Everyone out there, remember, this is Chrissy with Homes by Chrissy. Rain, shine, sleet, or snow. I'm your realtor. Let's go.